but we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having fun, don't they?
I got the secret!
You finally did it! I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm ready to go.
Don't forget to shut off all the lights.
The switch is locked.
I really don't know how to feel about this. Cat, I think your internet's just spotty.
I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
Yeah.
Dad, that was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2. Really
I
silly.
see.
That's different. We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
Oh boy.
Your mom was right. It's better not to know. Once you have an answer to a question like that, you lose the most important part of it. Imagining the possibilities and talking about them with other people is way better.
Mom, Dad won't tell me what the secret is.
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out.
Yay!
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
We sure did get a repeat of the ending of Monkey Island 2, didn't we? He's not wrong, though. Like, it's far better to discuss what the mystery is than have an actual answer, I guess. Either that or he's still holding out on us. honest. One of the two. Fine, but if Oda pulls that shit, the fans will riot. Yeah, well, Oda's been building up to it for A, a little bit longer than Ron Gilbert, and B, has so much larger of a fan base. I'm not gonna say the fan base is any better or worse because Ron Gilbert, during the development, did stop, like, responding to Twitter. I'm pretty sure he set his account to private or something along those lines during the development of Return to Monkey Island. And quite frankly, I don't blame him. Like, people were not being kind. I got bullied on Reddit for calling out transphobes. Same energy. Yeah, pretty much. People saw things that they didn't like in the game before it was even out. And he shut down communication lines. Understandably so. It's his game, his vision. Like, you do you, man. We're just happy to have another game. I still feel really bad about Wally. Like, that is the third time that by the end of the game he has been hanging over a pit of something. Most commonly, it's just acid. It's kind of like how they can't really complain about any new Metroid because they only throw Metroid a bone once in a century at this point, and the fans are starved. I mean, kinda. One way or another, though, I do not think I would want to play this. I don't think I want to make this a speedrun game for me. First off, it relies on both controller and mouse input for the speedrun. Way too many fetch chains. Fair enough. And yeah, like, I'm sure there's a way to optimize it, and people have, but fucking oof. If I were to do this, I would start from scratch, and this is a long game. Like, yeah. Yeah, I did say butt fucking. Oh boy. It is 5:30 in the morning. Honestly, I'm just enjoying the music. Like, this is good. That would be a good time to figure out what your next game. True. I do have roughly 4.5 more hours. Yeah. I'll let this get to the main menu first. We're almost there. I'm definitely not procrastinating on figuring out what the next game will be. Okay. It is 5:30. Let's see. I mean, I could do another point and click. I would just be starting it though. There's no way. There's no way I would get through another one. Unless I already knew it like the back of my hand, and I've done Hive Swap enough, quite frankly. I have done Hive Swap to death. Hello. Yeah. We could play something together, maybe. Yeah? I'd be down. Got something in mind? Hey, kid. What's up? play something together, maybe. Nope. You don't have any ideas. That's what the question was. Okay. Well, I have options of Vermintide, Overwatch, let's see. I do not have the brain in me right now for Stellaris. Because oddly enough, that does take a might bit amount of brain power. Let's see. I wish you had EDF. That would be. That is the third time I've brought that up today, I think. Or just a second. Just a second. Either way. Okay. See, the trouble is I'm kind of focused on Minecraft right now. I mean, I could switch over to Minecraft. Ow. Okay. Something new has been added to the scrapbook, apparently.
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
Sorry. Just noticed that.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
Yeah?
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop. One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. Okay, this was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
I want to be more
Then
out
there was the time I
stories.
accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. These are from the time I found the secret of Monkey Island. Serving on LeChuck's ship was an interesting experience. The actual return to Monkey Island was not what I expected. It was a race to get to the secret first. We chased LeChuck back to Monkey Island again, and I tracked him down. Wait, what's this?
June 18th, 2020. Development won't start for another month or so, but we've been thinking about this for a while. It seems like a good time to jot down a few thoughts and then stash them away as sort of a time capsule message to our future selves about what we're setting out to do with Return to Monkey Island. Who knows? We might learn something. Monkey Island has historically been a reflection of the lives of the people who made the games. The Secret of Monkey Island was about a young person setting out to pursue an exciting new career. As designers in our 20s, that was what we all were. The sequel, LeChuck's Revenge, was in many ways about the difficulties of making a sequel, or at least about what one does immediately after something that felt like a great success, but which went unnoticed by most of the world at large. Many years, 20, later, after Guybrush had gone on a couple of adventures with other teams who had their own hopes and challenges, we set out to make Tales of Monkey Island as a story about trust. And it is, but what jumps out most for us is that it feels like a story about grown-ups. Because that's what we were. Many of us in our 40s by then, with children and lives in a lumpy encrusted layer of experience. We are well into our 50s now. We've had lengthy careers, we've made a lot of games, but Monkey Island still defines us to a certain degree, or at least in the minds of many, we are those guys who made that game a long time ago. And it feels like there's some unfinished business there. When the opportunity arose to come back to Monkey Island, we were pretty much on the same page as to what we wanted to do. Guybrush, like us, is older now, and he's had a long and reasonably successful career. But he is mostly associated with something that happened a long time ago, and that feels unfinished to him. The game is a goofy pirate adventure, the same as always, but also it's a story about trying to recapture the past with all its alleged youthful strength and glory. Guybrush will both succeed and fail at this. He will sort of get what he wants, but it won't be what he expected. I predict the same for us. I see. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that playing in the background. I seriously need to pick out something. Well, we could do more Fallout 76, I guess. Minecraft. We could just do Minecraft. Okay. So, for the YouTube people, thank you all for joining me. Hope you have a good day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. And for the Twitch folks, Fallout doesn't sound half bad. Okay. Yeah, I could just vibe and Fallout more. Alright. See you in Fallout in a few minutes. or in a few seconds. I just need to retitle things. See you in a bit.